All right, Shalom. This is Shalomar from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the teacher rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. Today is March 21st, 2021, the year of hastening of the day, or hastening in the day of the return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. So, just want to get into the news real quick. A couple of days ago, there was a shooting in Georgia, the state of Georgia, mainly in Atlanta, but there was a shooting outside of the city, still in Georgia, about 30 miles away up north or north of the city, where Esau Edom, who was the so-called white man, unloaded on some agents in a spa. So after that, while they looking for the killer, he rode down to Atlanta and hit 2 more spas and killed 8 people total, all Asian women. And of course, everybody's siding with this devil because hey, this is their kingdom. This is Esau's kingdom. It don't matter whether you're an Israelite or a heathen, you still up under Esau Edom. As a matter of fact, real quick, I'm going to get this Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keeper at home, who enlarged his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So that's what this devil is doing. When I say the devil, I'm talking about Esau Edom, once again, a so-called white man. And what he's doing, he wants to be on top of all these nations. That's why he go around conquering all these lands, stealing resources, going to war with people, because he's like the bully of the earth. But Moab, who is the Chinese, of course they're super proud, especially when they get over here in America, which is Babylon the Great. They are super proud, but hey, you still up under this devil. You still on his land. You still on Esau Edom's land. So by this one Edomite carrying out these killings, these murders, hey, that's prophecy taking place. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. It says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. And these Asians, so-called Asians, clearly hate Negroes. And actually, over here, and not only Negroes, but all Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, these heathen nations they just have a hate for us. If you ever talk to an Asian, they're like extremely proud. They talk about how smart they are. I went to this school, I got this degree. I'm an engineer. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They like to brag about what they have over here in Babylon the Great, or what they brought over here from China or Japan or wherever they came from. Now, there are a lot of I'm pretty sure. Well, let me say this: it's mostly Chinese Asians, because when you talk to like a Korean or somebody, they're not as proud. As a matter of fact, I believe some of those Jake, just from the simple fact that during the Vietnam War, you know, in these different wars, Jake was going over there to fight and was laying with these women and leaving behind seeds. So a lot of those Jake over there. You know, when I say Jake, I'm talking about Jacob, who are the Israelites. So I'm gonna get back to the article real quick. Let me see if it was some more left in there. Yeah, these curses are falling on all these heathens, and part of the curses are the wrath from this devil, the wrath from Esau, Edom. You know, what sparked this guy to go in and start just targeting Asians, which the news come out saying, oh, he wasn't targeting it, just Asians. You know, he had a sexual addiction, and it started with the spas, with the that shit don't even make sense. It was clearly a hate crime. He went and he targeted these Asian spas and went in and killed people, but the media want to cover it up. And if you can see in the article right here in the middle, I just kind of highlighted it. I'm not gonna play the video. It says Atlanta mayor says she'll be very surprised if suspected a spa shooter not charged with hate crime. Why would you be surprised, Keisha Lance Bottoms? Why would you be surprised if he's not charged? This, like I said, this is Esau land. This guy is gonna get off. He's probably gonna plead insanity and go to some type of mental institution for a few months, and he's back walking, back outside, back free. I'm not sure if it'll be that easy, but he's not gonna get a harsh punishment if he was as opposed to if he was a so-called Negro or Spanish, Latino. If he was somebody else, he would have got he wouldn't even be alive right now. Let's just put it like that. He would have got murdered as soon as they seen him. He would have got murdered on sight. A few years back, it was Jake that he was trying to get away from the police, and he killed one of the officers. And he was a young Jake too, and it happened in Gwinnett County. So when they found him, he was hiding in the house, and they found when they went in there, I believe it was like a shed in somebody's backyard, and they went in there and they killed him. They didn't say that he was trying to shoot back or anything, but just because he murdered an officer, and that officer was I think the officer was an Edomite. Just because of that, they went in and they decided to just go in and kill him. But if there was anybody else, any other nation, especially Esau, Edom, that wouldn't have happened, because this devil looks out for his own sometimes. Or what he does, he try and make himself look good, and he already has his own people in slavery. He had you got Edomites living worse than a lot of these Jakes, strung out on drugs, because these curses are falling on them. The curses that was put on us are falling on these other nations. So that goes along with all these different type of hate crimes. And hey, this is straight up judgment. But I'm gonna get a little bit of this article. It says I'm gonna skip down to. Okay, right here it says authorities say that they are still investigating the motive of the killings, and that the suspect claimed to investigators that the shooting wasn't racially motivated. How was it racially motivated or not racially motivated when you clearly went inside Asian owned spas and killed only Asian people? You could have went in any other stores and shot up other Edomites, but you chose not to. You chose to take your frustration out on Asians. And as you read, it looks like it was Cherokee County where they the first shooting occurred, and then 30 miles away in Atlanta, that's when the other two spas got hit. But I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. It says the hate crimes have surged along with racist rhetoric during the pandemic. Many Asian Americans have been subjected to uh, vitriol about, however you say, pronounce that word, Slovakia, about the China virus or Kung flu. That's actually kind of funny, but um, with the Rona 19, of course, they say it came from Wuhan, and they blamed a lot of Asian people, and it was a lot of hate towards Moab. Then, did nobody want to be around them? They already knew it was going to come over here and hit Babylon, but during that time when it was over there in China, people was looking at Chinese people like, hey man, don't come near me. They was looking at them like they was a walking disease. And I truly believe that Esau created this thing, sent it over there, and it backfired and came back over here. Or they sent it back over here. Some type of way this thing spread it. And I believe I'm pretty sure it was something that was made up in a lab and and was used to target Jake only, because everything is focused on Jake. With the Maxine, who they trying to get a jab to, the ones that's actually fallen from the so-called virus, and it just seemed like it was targeted. Jake was targeted. But anyway, back to Moab. Um, hey man, real soon Moab going try and get out of this place, but they gonna be stuck here. You won't be able to leave. You came over here to make money. You left your family over in on the other side of the earth just to come over here in Babylon just to make money off of Jake. And that's clearly what you did. You making money off of Jake. Look where all the so-called Chinese restaurants are. Look at all the different type of business they have. The beauty supply stores and all of that. They target Jake, and they rich off these Jake women. With the hair products and the wigs and the weave and all of that. But hey, the Lord is putting judgment out there. The Lord is putting judgment out there on Moab, and after a while, Moab is gonna be fighting Esau. Let me see if there's anything left in this article. I want to get a couple of more scriptures, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Um, Basically, whoever wrote this article, whoever is speaking, they're really emotional, and okay, this is what I wanted to get. It says his actions show that he targeted a particular type of person on this particular day. And not only did he do it at one location, but he went to a second location and a third. Hey, that's true. He targeted these Asian people. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to get charged with a hate crime. And let's see what Moab do. Moab is probably going to take to the streets just like they did today. Protests. Um, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be violent. But hey, let's just see what happened. The Lord may put the spirit on Moab to turn up and start riding. We never know what's going to happen. All we know is that the scriptures say that the love of many will wax cold in these days, and that's going to happen real soon. But let me go ahead and get a couple of more precepts, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Next, I want to get Isaiah chapter 13, and I believe it's around in verse 10. Salakia. It's verse 14. What I wanted to get. It says, "And it shall be as the chase roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up, that they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land." That's what's about to happen real soon in Babylon. Because you got so many different nationalities here, and they're going to realize that this devil is the devil. He's going to turn on everybody. He's going to turn on himself. Hey, everybody going to turn to their own people because they're not going to be able to trust anyone else. But Esau ain't going to be able to do that. Esau can't turn to his own people. He's against his own people. So this is going to be a really confusing time of a war when the shit goes down. I'm gonna go ahead and get verse 15. It says, "Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished." Hey, that's some serious judgment that's coming upon this place. But of course, the scriptures. All through the scriptures, it talks about how the Lord is going to save his the righteous men, the righteous people, men, women, and children. While all these other nations are going to catch hell, including Moab. Let me go back to the article and see if it's anything else. And that was mainly the main thing. How Moab was a target for judgment. So, hey, we're going to see a lot more of this, a lot more shootings, a lot more different groups of people being targeted, because these curses are falling on them. The same curses that was put on us, that they're falling on these other nations. And Esau's catching hell. Esau's catching a lot of hell. And the way Esau handled his particular the type of hell that he catch, he go out and he destroy things. He like to go out and kill, go out and hunt. If he's going down, he's gonna take somebody down with him. So, hey, that's the wrath of this devil that's about to come down on everybody. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. This was just a news update of the killings, the spa killings, and that happened in Georgia a couple of days back. And like I said, today there were really a bunch of rallies everywhere. And hey, let's see what Moab get out of this, because this guy's not going to be charged with a hate crime. I seriously doubt it. Seriously doubt it. But with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Rakak Wadash, double honors to my elders and apostles, the great millstone, that teach and rule well, and shalom to the elect.